Real Madrid secured the win, but once again, they didn't convince. Sure, they fielded a heavily rotated squad, but nearly going into extra time against a weak Leganés is unacceptable. However, what really grabbed everyone's attention wasn't the game itself, it was the heated altercation on the pitch involving Vinicius Jr, Luka Modric, and Valverde. So, if you want to know exactly what went down in this tense exchange, make sure to subscribe to the channel to support us. I noticed that 80% of viewers aren't subscribed, so do us a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to help us reach 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Let's also aim for 1,000 likes on this one. Now that you've subscribed, let's get into the drama. Alright, guys, as we saw in the intro, things aren't looking great for Vinicius Jr. The Spanish newspaper AS, which isn't known for gossip, dropped a bombshell article that got everyone talking. The headline? This isn't Vinicius Jr. And what does that mean? Well, it suggests that the Vini we're used to seeing, blazing past defenders, scoring world-class goals, and electrifying the pitch, isn't delivering at his usual level in 2025. It's like his turbo mode has been switched off. Check out this chart, numbers don't lie. AS compared Vini's performances to his Real Madrid teammates Rodrigo, Mbappé, and Bellingham, and the difference is striking. While those guys are racking up goals and assists, Vini's contributions have been underwhelming, just 3 goals and 1 assist this year. For someone of his caliber, that's way below expectations. But let's not be too harsh. Every player goes through ups and downs, it's part of the game. Even AS acknowledges that Vini remains a key player, a constant threat to opponents. The issue is that he's not being that guy, the one who decides games and competes for the best player in the world awards. And Carlo Ancelotti, the ultimate player's coach, has already stepped up to defend him, reminding everyone that Vini played a crucial role in winning 2 Champions League titles. In other words, he's got plenty of credit in the bank. Now, here's where things really heat up, it's not just the media questioning Vini, there's tension inside the Real Madrid squad itself. And who's involved? None other than Luka Modric, a living legend in Madrid. Check out this applause footage. This happened during the Copa del Rey match against Leganés, a tough, physical game. And Modric, who doesn't shy away from confrontation, absolutely laid into Vinicius. Marca, another major Spanish outlet, reported everything. Apparently, Modric was furious over one of Vini's plays and didn't hold back. And Vini, known for his strong personality, didn't take it quietly either. The argument escalated quickly, and that's when Valverde stepped in, siding with Modric. Tension through the roof. Yeah, folks, this is serious. But do you think this conflict ends here? If you're eager to find out what happened next, go ahead and subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything and helps me a lot. Also, smash that like button. Now, back to the drama. And let me tell you, this wasn't just a few words exchanged in frustration. Marca gave a detailed account of what went down. After a play that led to a Real Madrid corner, Modric confronted Vini, hard. And it wasn't a simple hey, let's step it up. It was a full-on scolding, the kind that shakes the entire team. And Vini? He fired right back. Picture this, a seasoned veteran, a multiple-time champion, and a fiery young talent, going at it in the middle of a match. That's when Valverde jumped in. The Uruguayan, known for his grit and intensity, didn't appreciate Vini talking back to Modric. According to Marca, he even made disapproving gestures toward the Brazilian. In other words, Vini found himself completely outnumbered, getting scolded by Modric, receiving side-eye from Valverde, and ultimately backing down to go defend the corner. Marca summed it up like this: if you need an example of hierarchy in football, this scene says it all. Translation? Modric, with his legendary status at Real Madrid, showed who's boss. And Vini, despite his talent, had to back down. That's football, experience often carries more weight. And the aftermath? Even though Real Madrid scraped out a last-minute win, Vini left the field without celebrating with his teammates. His expression said it all, straight to the locker room, no smiles. A clear sign that the tension hadn't eased. Could this rift affect the team's chemistry? Will Vini and Modric be at odds moving forward? We all know that internal disputes can shake up a squad's unity, and when a team isn't in sync, performances suffer, especially at a club like Real Madrid, where the pressure is sky high. A small spark can turn into a full-blown fire. To top it all off, Ancelotti, Real Madrid's crisis manager, had to step in. In his post-match press conference, reporters grilled him about Modric's harsh words for Vini. And his response? Straight to the point: if Modric said it, it must be respected. In other words, he backed Modric and, indirectly, sent Vini a message. The Italian knows that if the locker room starts to split, the whole season could fall apart. And he's been through this before. So what's his next move? Will he call a team meeting to smooth things over? Or will he pretend nothing happened and let the dust settle on its own? So, will this whole mess have a happy ending? Will Vini get back to his best? Will he and Modric make peace? Can Real Madrid keep their focus despite the tension? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, we'll be keeping a close eye on it and bringing you all the updates. Real Madrid can't afford to let internal conflicts derail them now. The season is reaching its decisive phase, and any discord could be costly. Fans are watching, the board is watching, and if things escalate, could Vini even consider leaving in the future? Or will this all just blow over as a temporary setback? Well, folks, things are heating up in Madrid. The tension between Vini Jr and Modric, with Valverde getting fired up too, shows that the atmosphere at Real Madrid isn't great right now. Could this crisis affect the team's season? Will Vini be able to turn things around and show the talent we all know he has? Because there's no doubt about his skills. But when the locker room gets tense, even the best players struggle. Modric carries a lot of weight within the squad, and if he refuses to back down, Vini might have to just deal with it, or risk being sidelined. We'll be keeping a close eye on the upcoming matches to see if things cool down or if this drama continues. Now, let's be honest, this isn't the first time Vini has been involved in internal disputes. There have been other conflicts before, whether over behavior or tactical disagreements. And that always raises the question, are these just on-field tensions, or is there something deeper happening behind the scenes? Because we all know that in football, a lot goes on away from the cameras. And at a club as massive as Real Madrid, these issues are inevitable. Since Vini is one of the team's key players, he's always in the spotlight. Every move he makes gets instant attention. But here's the big question, could this affect his relationship with the fans? Because Madridistas demand a lot from their players, especially their stars. If Vini underperforms in the next few games, will the fans start to turn on him? Or will they back him up? That's the thing about football, everything changes fast. Today, we're talking about drama. Tomorrow, if he scores a Champions League brace, he's a hero again. But if his bad form continues, the pressure will only grow. And even the most experienced players feel that. The mental side of the game is huge, and the weight of expectations can take a toll. One thing is certain, Vini is one of the biggest names at Real Madrid. He's a game changer and has a huge media presence. When he's on form, the whole team benefits. But when he's unsettled, it shows on the pitch. And that leads to the key question, will this feud impact his performances? Confidence is everything in football, and if he feels like he's losing status in the squad, his game could suffer. A player's mindset plays a massive role in how they perform. On the other hand, Modric is a club legend. He has the respect of everyone and has proven himself countless times. If he felt the need to call Vini out, was it for a good reason? Because hierarchy within a team is real. Senior players often take on leadership roles and help maintain order. But did Modric go too far? Could he have handled it differently? And what about Valverde? Did he step in because he's frustrated with something else happening behind the scenes? What's clear is that Real Madrid's locker room is full of strong personalities. There are a lot of big names, each with their own way of thinking and handling situations. When everything clicks, their individual talent makes the team unstoppable. But when conflicts arise, things can get messy. That's where Ancelotti comes in once again. He's been around long enough to manage elite squads and knows he has to handle this carefully. Will he be able to? Because one thing's for sure, he can't let this turn into a bigger issue. And finally, the big question, is this just a one-time incident, or is it a sign of deeper problems at Real Madrid? Because crises often start small, with little clashes that escalate. If this isn't sorted out quickly, it could turn into something much bigger. So, will Real Madrid stay strong this season, or could this internal turmoil derail their ambitions? We'll be watching closely to see how this unfolds. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who's in the right here, Vini or Modric? Do you think this situation could hurt Real Madrid's season? And don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss any football drama, and smash that like button. See you in the next video.